What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring both Latios and Latias. So I ended up getting this team on stream today from our buddy AJ. So first of all, AJ, thank you very much for letting me use this team. But I had so much fun with it on stream that I thought it'd be really cool to do a video with it too. Because even though I've seen Latios and Latias in certain teams, haven't seen them together for the most part. So I think this is going to be really cool. And especially since Latios does have the choice specs, and obviously the Luster Purge, Dragon Pulse's stab moves, the Terra Blast if you end up terrestrializing into Fairy, which also ends up taking away your weakness to Dragon, turns into an immunity. And then of course the Energy Ball as well, which is going to be great into Water, Ground, Rock, and other things like that as well. And then Latias is really there for a really great supporter. Does have Mist Ball as a really strong attacking move, which is really great. But then you also have the Icy Wind to be able to lower speed, and then Heal Pulse to be able to help out your ally if they end up losing a little bit of HP. And then, of course, Recover, just to recover your own HP as well. And since Latias does have a good amount of bulk, and it does have the Rocky Helmet, that's going to be extremely good against the physical attackers, because as they hit you, they take a little bit of damage because of the Rocky Helmet, and then with the Recover, you go up 50% of your HP, and you're going to be able to hang in there for a little bit longer, and actually be able to survive, and hopefully take them out to the residual damage from the Rocky Helmet. But either way, I'm really excited to use this again, especially for this video, because it was a lot of fun earlier, and being able to use both Latios and Latias on the same team is always a great time. So we'll get into some battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. All right, let's start off on a good note here, and we're going to start by probably, do we even want to put out our Tailwind though? That's going to be the question. Only because, obviously, they have a chance to put up Trick Room with Fluttermane. So that's always a possibility and something to kind of be worried about. But, I'm going to try not to worry about that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put them out, at the very least, well, Bleak Windstorm, which would be nice. We'll go Latios 2. We may need to terrestrialize them, but we'll definitely see. And then let's throw... I'm actually going to go Moltres. I'm going to go Iron Boulder as well. The only reason why I don't want to bring Urshifu here is because I guess it has Ice Spinner to be able to take care of Raging Bolt. However, a Thunderclap would just be really terrible. I think that'd probably be able to take us out. However, the AV may be able to actually survive it. So if we end up seeing it again, maybe we'll end up bringing it. We'll see if it can do that. Alrighty. So I'm gonna just go for the Bleak Windstorm here. Then I'm gonna terrestrialize. And let's go for the Luster Purge. Honestly, I'm going to do it over there. It's going to be they're either going to detect or they're going to Water Terra. I don't know which one they're going to do, but it's going to more than likely be one of those two. Now, if they're Scarfed, that's a different story, but we'll definitely see. In just a moment here. Yep. I would imagine that is going to be that Water Terra. Yeah, you bet it is. Good to know that we do outspeed. Oh my goodness, that is not a Water Terra. But yeah, good to know that we do outspeed it, though. That's a positive. Not a big deal. This will do some good damage. Wow. Wow. Appreciate that. Yeah, Latios goes down, which is unfortunate, but man, that was some good damage right there, and I appreciate that. Yeah, it's possible they try to go for a Trick Room here. Let's do some damage. Hey, we actually hit with both. Let's go. Can we drop speed over there? Now that's the question. Does not look like it, but that's okay. Still in a pretty decent position, I would say. We can actually go with Moltres here. Yeah, we're good. They don't have a rock move. I'm good with that. So let's go with the Tailwind here, and let's go with the Heat Wave. Let's do it. And in fact, I don't even know if we necessarily need the Tailwind. We could have actually put up a Sunny Day and maybe been better. Because I forgot we actually do have the Choice Scarf with this. That's understandable. It's alright. I mean, they're probably going to go Sludge Bomb. I think that's the only move they would have to be able to go into them. Into Moltres, that is. Hey, good damage. Yep. Oof, that is still a lot of damage, though. Alright, let's go for the Sunny Day, because it is very possible that they just try to go for a, for an Aqua Jet here, and I'm really hoping in the Sun we can survive that, pardon me. Not outspeed that, survive that. And plus it'll do extra damage, too, and that's always a big positive. They do, but we survive because of the Sunny Day. Now we'll get the Heat Wave, we should KO both. You betcha, and now we only have to deal with one more Mon. And we're in a good spot here. See you, buddy. Trying with the Aqua Jet. Alright, that's fine, though. Good thing is, now none of us have Terra, so whoever comes out here is going to be the final son of a... We're fine. That's okay, though. They can really only attack one at a time unless they go Snarl, which is very possible. And again, they do end up having... yeah, they do end up having Thunderclap as well. So let's go for the Bleak Wind. Yeah, I think we're just gonna take the KO here. That'll be fine. Oh, they don't. Okay, perfect. Get some good damage. No burn. We do get the Bleak Wind. Brings it down to half. Now, do they go Snarl? No, they just go Thunderbolt, and they're going to take out Moltres, unfortunately, but in all honesty, we're totally good here. I think we're in a good spot to be able to pick this up. Plus, we can just go for an EQ if we wanted. The Cleave would be fun, don't get me wrong, but... Actually, let me think about this. Let me try to do the math quickly. Yay, speed heightened. Alright, let's see, though. Go for the Bleak Wind, but here we go. So Cleave is 95, with Stab would bring it up to just under 150, so what would that be? 142 and a half? Something like that? And then Earthquake is 100. It's no spread damage because they only have one. And it's super effective, so 2 hundo. And again, they did already use their Terra, so I think we're good. So let's go with that EQ. And let's pick this up right here. Ooh. But there we go. Okay. I was worried there for a second, but either way, still ended up picking that up right there. And thankfully, again, that Sunny Day really helped save Moltres right there. And again, I know that Latios didn't necessarily get a ton of work there, but man, as a special attack right there going into Flutter Mane, that did a ton of damage, and then, even though I think we probably would have picked it up with the Bleak Wind anyways, getting that special defense drop, to be able to guarantee that Bleak Wind Storm was going to KO if we ended up hitting was really nice there to be able to take them out. And again, I'm not sure if they were going to try for a Trick Room, but if they were, we were going to be ready for it. But there we go. Good game. Ooh, now this looks like a really interesting team. It's actually really cool too, not going to lie, because obviously they have Tailwind option. I'm ignoring the middle two there. The other four are pretty dope. It's nice to see Dusclops though. That's pretty awesome. But hopefully we can figure out a way to take care of that right now. So here's what we're going to end up doing. Let's end up starting with our potential Tailwind. Wouldn't necessarily do... Let me make sure again. Actually, that might have to be the plan. Kind of like what we did in that first game where we went Luster Purge. If they end up sending out Dusclops, I think that that's what we're going to have to do. So let's start out with those two, and then in the back... Boulder would be so good if it wasn't a Psychic type, you know what I mean? So let's go Urshi and... You know what? I think I'm going to go Latias. Why not? Why not? Let's bring the duo. After all, it's a video about both of them, right? So why not? I know Latios does have the specs, so it's going to be the harder hitter, and then Latias is going to be more support, but... Okay, we're going to make this work. We're going to make this work. So... We'll go for... Yeah, we'll go for the Tailwind. And then let's Terra and... Yeah, let's go for the Terra Blast over there. Yeah, again, the Luster Purge would have been if they ended up sending out Dusclops. Because obviously, Eviolite, they get extremely bulky and it's really hard to take them out. Now, what are they going to do? They're going to taunt or Tailwind. Good to know. So we're re... And the question is, who outspeeds whom? Whom? Who? Whom? I don't know. I was a math guy, not an English guy. No dragon, thank you. And we'll get that Terra Blast, and we should be able to KO, especially with the specs. Yeah. Yeah, you'll love to see it. At least I do. I definitely do. Who are you bringing out next? I don't know who that is. Oh, no. Ah, okay. That'll be okay, though. That'll be okay. Let's go for the Bleak Wind, though. Yeah, and this is where I really love to use the Luster Purge. Yeah, and they're probably going to go Encore, too, aren't they? But let's try for the Terra Blast, too. Oh, nice. Okay, they don't. Nice, we'll get the Terra Blast. Because here's the thing. They can really realistically put up a Trick Room here because we both put up Tailwind. Good stuff. Yeah, because we both put up Tailwind, so really realistically we're back on an even playing field. So now putting up Trick Room makes them slower. It's okay. Let's go with that, and let's go with the Terra Blast. Really realistically, I need to take them out, but are they going to protect? Actually, realistically, it doesn't really matter too much now, does it? That's fine, because we're not a physical attacker. So that's not going to really do much to us except for residual. Which, again, is totally fine. Oh, the Endeavor, though. I wasn't expecting that. That's fine. But now we'll end up knocking them out on this next one. And then it's pretty much just going to be... Actually, hold on. Hold. Yeah. So it's really... Well, I'm going to say 4-on-1, but really realistically, it's really just going to be 2-on-1 because they still have the... They still have the Trick Room up, And unfortunately, they should definitely knock us out here. Especially since that's going to be their Terra, it's going to be the normal Terra, and we're going to have a couple of issues. So here's what we're going to end up doing. Let's go for the Rain Dance. And let's go for the Terra Blast as well. Yeah, I don't think we're going to survive this. I don't really think that there is a realistic chance where we can survive this. But that's okay. If they have Throat Spray, I think we're a little SOL. Rain Dance will help Urshifu, although at this point, I don't know, it's possible that they, it might be better to just go for a close combat. Yeah, that just knocks them both out. That's okay. The good thing here... Okay, I don't think they have the Throat Spray. The good thing here, though, is that Urshi is through, whatchamacallit? AV. Is AV. So that's going to be extremely helpful. Let's do that, and let's do that. Obviously, unfortunately, we don't have Protect on Urshi because of the AV. But it'll be alright. Hold on here. So we got 2 Trick Room left. So Surging Strike's always a crit, so you think it goes up to the Rain. It's gonna go crazy. 240. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for the close combat, and then we'll have to go for the Aqua Jet on the next one. Let's do that, and let's go for the Mist Ball. I think we both survive. Nice. Oh, wow. Handily, too. Oh, my goodness. That is insane. Yeah, and then Aqua Jet would end up taking out the next one if we didn't have this Mist Ball to be able to KO. So there we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm really glad we ended up using the Terra on that first one. That way we were able to actually... not get hit by that Dragon Pulse, and then allow us to knock out with the Terra Blast on the next one. And thankfully, them bringing out Dusclops and going for that Trick Room didn't really hurt us in the end, despite the fact that it did kind of come a little close. But there we go. Good game. All right, we got the Teal Mask Ogerpon. It's been a while since I've seen that thing, but really glad that it's here, not gonna lie. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end up starting, of course, with our Tornadus. And in all honesty, I think I'm going to go Latias 2. Yeah, we're going to go Latias 2. So let's go with those two. We're going to bring Latios in the back. And then... Actually, I think I'm going to bring Moltres. I'm going to bring Moltres again. Let's go with all floating / levitating Pokemon, right? Why not? Plus, we get to bring both Latios and Latias in the same battle, which will be really nice. Oh, hey, and they actually have it in their picture, too, which is actually really dope. Wonder if they're thinking about that, too. But either way, Tornland, okay, here's what we're going to end up doing. Because really, honestly, this Latias is great against these guys because we have, or especially Lando, because we have the Icy Wind, which will be a 4x weakness, or if they decide to Terrastalize into Poison, we have Psychic to be able to deal with that. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go for the Tailwind, and let's go with the Icy Wind. And let's see how much damage we can do here. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Ooh, going for a Terra right away. Fair enough. All right. Perfect. Again, now we have Psychic to really be able to take care of that. And honestly, if they brought Okie Dokie now, no way they're going to be able to get away from it. It'll be good because we're going to be able to lower the speed here too. That's going to be extremely helpful. Who goes first? Nice. Okay, it's Torn Covert. They are. That's good to know. Okay, Sludge Bomb. That's fine. We tank that. Appreciate that. So let's go for the Bleak Wind. Lando may protect on this one if I'm being completely honest with you, just to avoid a miss ball. Or they could swap out New and Sin. I'm going to go out on a limb and go with the Recover on this one. Okay, so they removed... Please tell me they protect. That would actually be really huge. Ooh. Okay, so they didn't protect. That's not good for us. But we're going to be okay, though. Comes Bleak. That's okay, though. And we go lower the speed. That's huge. Yeah, but not in a good way. Sludge Bomb will survive. Yeah, we survive. That's perfect. Let's get the Bleak, and let's go for the Mist Ball over there. And let's see if we can pick them up. That's okay. Again, Mist Ball is going to be able to take them out, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Goodbye. What a great move, by the way. So there we go. At least they're gone. We don't have to worry about them. Now we just have them, Tornadus, and one more Mon that I don't know about. And either way, it won't be able to terrestrialize. So I think we're in a good spot here. Swampert, that's honestly going to be really great for Latios in the back because we do have the Energy Ball. Energy Ball? Energy Ball, I believe. Yeah. So let's do that. I'll go for the Mist Ball too. Why not? And there we go. Yeah. Totally understandable. Again, we had things that were going to be able to take care of all of them. We also had them spend their Terra as well, so I don't think that there was really much that they could have done there. And plus, we were going to be able to get a Tailwind back up after the turn when we lose it, and we're going to be in a good spot. So there we go. Latias actually taking the dub there. Good game. Well, we're facing down a nice Snowcloak team here. This is going to be fun. So here's what we're going to end up doing. I'm going to end up going for... I'm going to go Torn because obviously weather. And then I think I'm going to bring Moltres. I want to bait them into thinking that I'm going to go for a Heat Wave and go for a Scorching Sands into what I would imagine to be, if they end up starting out with Alolan Ninetales, their slot. So let's start off with those two. Let's bring Latios. And then... good to take them all out. Honestly, I think we might go Iron Boulder. Be honest with you, I think Latias might actually be good too. But... I think I'm going to go Iron Boulder, though. I think we're going to go Iron Boulder. Get that Speed Proto. It has Earthquake, so that's going to be good, too. Could have actually probably started with that. Either way, though, we still have Moltres, which is going to be good. They start the Ice Duo? Not quite. Okay. Alright, any Proto? You bet. Is that gonna be Speed? Oh, you betcha. So here's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna end up going with the Tailwind so we can outspeed, and I'm honestly just gonna go for the Scorching Sands over there, and just hope that they don't terrestrialize or swap out. Or protect, for that matter. And let's see if we can end up picking up this KO pretty quickly. Because again, 4x weakness because of the steel and the fire. And even though it's not a stab, thankfully they did not terrestrialize. And they did not protect. And because of, even though it's not stab, wow, they still survive though. It's a little rough. And they do have a berry. Okay. Citrus? Okay, good. We'll take that. Huh? Moltres avoiding the icy wind. Let's go. Apparently it evaporated once it got close to Moltres' heat. Nice. Love that. We're going to go for the Bleak Wind on this next one. Yikes. And, problem is, I don't think Scorching Sands is going to do much over here. But who knows? Maybe we can give it a burn. Maybe we can give it a burn. We knew they were going to protect, that's why we didn't go for another one over there. And even if they did, they would have terrestrialized and, you know. Burn? No. Well, they'll get the Icy Wind this time, that's fine. They do knock out Tornadus, though. That is the downside. But we're fine. We're totally fine here, in all honesty. Let's go with Iron Boulder here. Yeah, we get our speed boost. That'll be nice. We're going to definitely outspeed Flutter. I'm actually going to go for a Mighty Cleave up there. I'm going to go one more time for a Scorching Sands down there. Main reason I'm doing that is because they're going to swap out, and if they go into one of their Ice Mons, this is going to be super effective. Goodbye, Articuno. So there we go. We still have to deal with them going with the... Uh-oh. Oh, we're good, though. Oh, no, our special attack fell. Nice. Okay, now who's next for them, though? That's the question. And is it a reason for us to terrestrialize? That's the other one. Ah, hello. Hello, old friend. Snow warning. Snow warning. Alright. We're going to have to save that for Latios. So we're going to go for the Mighty Cleave, honestly, over there. And I am going to go... Scorching Sands over there. That's huge. In all honesty, we end up taking them out and we're good. I don't think they realize that we're Choice Scarfed. Yeah, I don't think they realize we're Choice Scarfed and we can't swap to Heat Wave. That's perfect. Let's go. We'll get the Scorching Sands. We'll pick up this KO this time. And now all we have to deal with is one... yeah, it's just one Ninetales. I don't know if we're going to get Latios in this one. Well, I'll swap them in, to be honest with you. I'm going to go with a Protect. I'm going to swap into Latios. Okay, cool. Now the question is, do they put up an Aurora Veil? Or do they just go all out with, like, a Blizzard or something? If they go Blizzard, then that's a problem, but... Okay, well, we get to see how bulky this thing is now, huh? Good lesson right here. Enough to be able to survive. And let's see. So that did... What would that be? 98. That did 98. If we end up terrestrializing into Fairy and make that a neutral hit... That'll theoretically do about 49, which means we survived. So let's go with the Mighty Cleave, and let's Terrastalize, and go for the Luster Purge. And let's see if we can just straight up take him out right here. And again, we have Moltres in the back. I'm really not that worried. It will be a neutral hit because of the flying type as well, but still, I don't think it's going to be enough to be able to take them out. Plus, we can just go Heat Wave. Nice. Oh, the one time it actually... Oh, man. The worst part is, like, we would have actually survived that if that wasn't a crit, but... what can you do, man? That's Pokemon, right? Oh, man. That's alright. Let's finish this off with a Mighty Cleave. And let's go for the Heat Wave, too. Oh, man. Yeah, dang the crit. I was hoping that Latios was going to be able to finish that one there, and it would have if we would have been able to actually get the hit. But still, it ended up getting taken out to a crit, but... Either way, we still end up coming out with a victory. And so minus that last battle where Latios ended up getting taken out by the crit, I think you see how incredible both these Pokemon are. Especially with Latios with the Choice Specs. The Luster Purge, which, again, is a stab, along with the Dragon Pulse, are going to be extremely strong. If you end up Terrastalizing into Fairy, not only do you pretty much be immune to all of the Dragon moves that would go into you, but you also have a Stab Terra Blast with those Choice Specs as well. And that Energy Ball is just a great move to end up being able to take out a bunch of Water Mons, Ground Mons, and things like that as well. So Latios is just so strong with those Choice Specs. And then Latias is such a great supporter with these guys, because that Mist Ball obviously is a great attacking move, but the Icy Wind is going to be able to lower the speed of both Pokemon across from you. Plus, if they end up going with like a Landorus or something, that Icy Wind is going to be 4x effective, and even though it's not going to do a ton of damage, it's still going to be really effective against them. Plus, it also does have the Heal Pulse to be able to heal up, your ally, and then the Recover just in case you're able to hang in there for a bit, and that way you can pretty much recover half of your HP right there and stay out there for a little bit longer. And especially if you're facing physical attackers, that Rocky Helmet is going to be extremely beneficial, because as you keep recovering, you're going to go back up, and then every time they hit you, they take a little bit away from their HP. So again, Latias is really great out there, and especially with its bulk, things going to hang out there for quite some time. But the rest of this team is actually incredible too, and again, had a lot of fun with this, and especially earlier on stream too, had some really good battles, and I'm really glad we were able to replicate this here. And again, big thank you out to AJ for letting me use the team. But thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.